In this video, I'll tell you the exact principle that I've used in my own life to be able to influence other people, make way more money, have better relationships, and connect better with other people. And it's a simple framework that you can use, a simple thing you can use literally right away after you watch this video to connect better with other people. And at the end of the day, like influence and being able to influence other people and win other people to your way of thinking is by far the most important character trait and skill that you can have and that you have to develop if in your life if you want to make a lot of money, because there's no one who's successful that doesn't have the skill developed of being able to lead other people, persuade other people, and be able to win others to their way of thinking. So this is really important stuff. If you want to be successful and make a lot of money in your life, you have to listen to this stuff. And I'm coming at you guys here from another late night talk. It's almost midnight here in Medellin, Colombia. But I had to get this out to you guys because it's really important and I am showing up every single day for you guys. So that's why I'm recording it this late. But anyways, so the thing you need to understand is like how a lot of people think and how I was when I got into sales first off and like persuasion and psychology and all these different things, you know, my way of looking at it was always like, okay, if I'm on a sales call and someone doesn't want to buy, I'm going to overcome. I need to get this person to understand how I think and why they should buy. And also like in conversations in general, you know, if someone didn't understand me, if I felt like if I was in a fight or whatever it is, you know, and you probably think this way as well, it's very normal, you know, like that you think that if someone doesn't get you, someone doesn't understand what you're saying, they're stupid and you just need to get them to understand how you are thinking, and then everything will be solved and you will win the conversation or you will win the argument or you will win the sales situation. That is complete BS. It's the most stupid thing ever. And whenever I make the mistake, because I sometimes still make the mistake of thinking that way, the conversation never ends well, you know. It's in an argument, it turns into a fight, or in a sales conversation, I usually lose the sale because it's not the right way of doing things. The thing, like the fundamental core principle of how humans work that you need to understand is that humans just want to be understood. We want to feel understood. That's a huge driver for every single human being out there. Which then means that in a conversation, if someone is expressing something and you and them have two like opposing opinions, for example, and you're just trying to like get them to understand what you're thinking, they're not gonna be open to that, you know, because they don't feel understood. You need to like seek to understand them, seek to understand why they're saying what they're saying, and that's when you can actually win them to your way of thinking. The thing you need to understand is like what they're saying on the surface level, especially in a sales conversation where there's some like pressure to it. What they're saying on the surface is not actually what they mean, you know. What's actually going on for you to figure it out, for you to actually shift their way of thinking, because that's what it's all about, you know. If you want to win someone to your way of thinking, you usually have to shift their beliefs, you know, change how they think. For example, if you're in a sales call with someone and they're like, okay, I wanna think about this, I don't make quick decisions, or this is scary, or whatever it is. Or if you're in a conversation with someone, like let's say you're with your girlfriend, you know, and she's mad at you because you did something and she feels like you like didn't treat her well when you did whatever it is, you know, to give you some examples. Handling those conversations is like focusing on like the surface level problem that someone they always think about decisions and is trying to like get them to understand what you think, or that your girl is like upset and you're just trying to tell her like, yeah, I didn't mean like that, blah, blah, blah. That's never gonna work, you know. It might work in some cases, but what's gonna be way more effective is if you seek to really dig into their why. Why do you feel like thinking about your decisions is the right thing to do? Why do you get upset when I do this thing to your girlfriend, you know? And if you do that, then you will figure out like the real reason, because there's usually like some very deep reason behind it. For example, a prospect, like as someone in a sales call, if they want to think about something, it's usually because they had an experience in the past where they did something and it didn't work out, you know. They have that like belief that when I do things quickly, I make quick decisions, I usually fail. And you just need to dig that up, you just need to figure that out, and then you can easily reframe that belief, you know. You can easily tell them like the reason why you failed in the past was not because you made a quick decision, it was because you made a wrong decision, blah, blah, blah. And we can get into that. But that's the point. If you get to the core, it's so much easier to handle, you know. Then you can just tell them like what's going on and like reframe that. But it's only possible to do if you first understand what's going on with them. Same in the example with your girlfriend, you know, if you're in a fight with her or like in an argument with her, like if you figure out like why she reacts the way she reacts, you're probably gonna find maybe some trauma she has from the past, or like something she reacted on or whatever it is. And if you can pick up on that, then you'll be able to make an adjustment moving forward, you know. Then you can actually like tell her what's up, or like explain to her why it happened, or like you can resolve the problem, you know, when you know the core. But all of this is only possible when you understand the other person. And that's what I want you to focus on, is it's instead of having your focus on trying to get them to think the way that you think and trying to convince other person and like overcome what they're saying, change your mindset to, I'm here to seek to understand the other person. If you go into a conversation or a sales call or a argument, wherever it is, you know, with the intention to understand the other person and their point of view, I promise you, just that alone is going to change how your conversations go, and you will make way more money as a result of that as well. In terms of you're able to, like, your ability to lead other people as like a team leader, as a salesperson, as it's like in conversations and relationships, everything is going to get so much better when you seek to understand, because that is that's the most important thing by far. I've been in remote sales now for the last, almost 3 years. Made multiple 10K per month, made well over 100K per year, like multiple 6 figures doing it. And this is a huge reason why I was able to do that, because I focus on understanding people and like why they do things. That's how I was able to get the success, you know. So that's like the most valuable thing I can share with you in terms of conversations. How to influence other people is just seek to understand. If you wanna work with me closer and like get one-on-one coaching and things like that, I have a community where I teach remote sales, teach health stuff, I teach personal branding, really everything that I've done in my own journey of going from zero to building a life of freedom, getting in good shape, getting better health, making a lot of money online, all these different things. So if that's something you're interested in, click the link down below, go on the link, and you can have a chance to join my community and join my group if you are interested, and I'll see you over there. But that's it for right now. Over and out here. Good night from Medellin, Colombia. I'll see you guys tomorrow in the next video. Make sure you subscribe so don't miss out on it. And I'll see you tomorrow. Good night. Ciao.